When we talk about tech certifications, there's always the question of, is it worth it? But then you see a number next to the AWS Solutions Architect exam, the SAA-C that just stops you in your tracks, an average salary of over $150,000. Suddenly, it feels less like a test and more like a treasure map.
It really is. And for anyone in the tech space, that number is a huge gravitational pull. We're not just talking about a piece of paper. We're talking about a ticket to a completely different career trajectory.
So let's break down the fundamentals of the AWS SAA-C exam. It's a eBay Censure minute challenge consisting of 6 questions costing 150 yuan, and it's designed to prove you can actually build secure, high-performing apps on AWS. The most striking part, though, is the ROI data shows that architects with this certification are pulling in an average salary of over 15,000 in the US.
Exactly. And that salary figure is the real aha moment for most people. It's actually higher than the average for DevOps engineers or even some specialized SysOps roles mentioned in the data, making the associate level a surprisingly heavy hitter for your bank account.
It's clearly a high-stakes, high-reward certification. But since the update from the old CR version, the rules of the game for what you actually need to study have shifted. If you're upgrading from the old SACR mindset, you need to watch the percentages. Security is now the biggest slice of the pie at Baffinja Sancher, while the focus on resilient and high-performing architectures has actually dropped slightly. Meanwhile, cost optimization has been bumped up to Baffinja Arsher of the total score.
It's a very pragmatic shift. In the current economy, companies aren't just asking, can we do this in the cloud? They're asking, can we do this safely without blowing our budget? AWS is essentially forcing architects to become cloud accountants as much as they are engineers.
That's a great point. Why do you think they squeezed the high-performance section to make room for costs?
Because performance is solved by throwing money at it, but cost efficiency requires actual skill. Anyone can spin up a massive expensive server to get speed, but by increasing the cost optimization weight, AWS is rewarding architects who can find that sweet spot. The ones who can deliver Baifunja performance at Baifunja Wusha of the cost. That's the real skill they are validating now.
So, the exam is more about balance than raw power? Now, for those looking to bridge the gap between studying and actually passing, there are some specific resources making waves. Finally, let's talk about the how. Passing this on the first try is tough, which is why resources like the Spodo Lansenling Arshalot dumps are popular. They offer Lushawu questions aligned with the actual exam and provide access to tutors to help solve the tougher architectural puzzles.
Right. And the tutor element is the game changer there. You can memorize a multiple choice answer, but having someone explain why in a specific VPC configuration is the right choice for a secure architecture is what actually prepares you for the job interview later. It's about understanding the why, not just the what.
Exactly. It's about passing the test today to get that true 1,000,000 job tomorrow. So, to wrap this up, what are the absolute must-know takeaways for someone considering this exam?
Okay, if you remember nothing else, remember these 4 things. First, the Yibai Wushijoke milestone. This certification is a direct path to one of the highest paying associate level roles in tech. Second, the focus has shifted to security and cost. Security is now Baifunja Sancher of the exam, and cost optimization is a rising priority at Baifunja Arsha. Third, know the logistics. It's a eBay Sancher minute exam with Loshawu questions for a eBay Wushameyuan fee. And finally, use smart prep. Don't just memorize. Use aligned practice materials and especially tutoring to master the concepts, not just the answers.